Good morning. Welcome to computerlabspace. Watch my previous video on precedence and associativity. I have clearly explained sample examples along with the precedence and associativity of the operators. This video will definitely clarify all your doubts on increment or decrement operators. So let's start. See, I've taken different type of problems in this video. So let's start with the type 1 problems here. So I will explain what is this type 1 problem. Okay. So first let us take if a is equal to 5. And here if you observe, I'm taking only a single operand that is a, and it is assigning to the different operand that is x. So this is what the type 1 problems I have taken here. So let's start. So first, you need to find out the precedence and the associativity for this particular expression or for this particular problem. So it is plus plus a. That means it is pre-increment and pre-decrement. Since both are pre-year, pre-increment and pre-decrement, the associativity is from right to left. Right to left. Okay. Since if you check my previous video, in that I have shown why we have taken the associativity as right to left. Since it is pre-increment and pre-decrement, the priority is 2. That is the second priority we need to give for that, and the associativity is from right to left for solving this expression. Okay, so plus plus a, since it is pre-increment and pre-decrement, we are going to start from right to left, so it is going to work like this, right? So first, which one we need to solve? We need to solve with the pre-decrement instead of pre-increment. Clear? So what is the a value now? We have a value as 5. A value as 5. Since it is pre-decrement, the value of 5, it is decreased by 1. So that means it becomes 4, and that is going to be used in the expression that is 4 year. Clear? I'm explaining very slowly. I hope it's clear. Into now plus plus a. Again it is pre-increment only. Right. So since it is pre-increment, this 4 value, it is going to be increased by 1. So now the value of a will becomes 5. So here in the expression you are going to put 5. Okay, what is the recent value of a? It is 5. So what happens here? 5 into this variable a is going to be changed to 5. So this is what a trick we need to use while solving increment and decrement operators. Okay, the recent updated value has become 5. So we need to take here the value of a is 5. So this means 25 is the final answer, and that is going to be assigned to x variable. So x is equal to 25. Clear? Next, we'll come up with the next example here. Okay. See, here it is pre-decrement and here it is post-increment. So post-increment means this is having the highest priority. So first priority we need to give for the post-increment here. Okay. Since it is post-increment, the associativity is from left to right. It is from left to right. That means we need to solve this minus minus a first, then we need to solve a plus plus. Is it clear? Why? Because a plus plus, it is a post increment operator, and since it is post increment, the associativity is from left to right. Okay. So minus minus a. What is the value of a? A is equal to 5 only. I have never changed the value. Okay. And independent of each problem, the value of a. Fine. A is equal to 5. Since it is pre-decrement, the value of 5 minus by 1, so the value will be equal to 4. So 4 plus a plus plus, it is a post increment. Since it is post increment, that means first it is going to assign the value, then it is going to be incremented by 1. Clear? So first it is going to be solved in the expression now. So a plus plus, it is going to assign the value 4, that is here whatever the recent value. So 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. So for expression, that is x variable, the value of the expression is 8. But what is the value of a? Here a is going to be incremented by 1, so the value of a becomes 5. So a value is 5. Is it clear? I hope it's clear. Now let's go for the third problem. Okay. See here. So x is equal to a minus minus plus 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 a. So here it is a post decrement, right? So here it is post decrement and here it is pre-increment. So since we have post decrement, the first priority we are going to give for the post decrement only. So the associativity is from left to right, isn't it? So what is the value of a? A is 5, as we already know. Then since it is post decrement, first it is going to assign the value in the expression, later it is going to do the decrement by 1. Next plus a, it is pre-increment. So now the value of 5 is going to be incremented by 1 and that becomes 6, right? So 5 plus 6. What is the value of a now? The recently updated value of a, that is 6, and here it becomes 6 plus 6. So the value for the expression x is equal to 12. But what is the value of a? So a value has been 6 now, and since it is post decrement, after evaluating in the expression, the a value is going to be decremented by 1. So now the a value becomes 5. So this is what the final answer we need to calculate for this particular problem. Next comes to the fourth problem, x is equal to pre-decrement a into post-increment a. So since we already know, we have solved the first 3 example problems. Here since it is post increment, we are going to give the first priority for the post increment. So first priority, right? And the post increment associativity is from left to right. So this way it is going to solve. Now a value, just generally you write it as 5. Pre-decrement, since it is pre-decrement, first it is going to decrement the value by 1. So what is the value of a now? It is 4. So a is equal to 4 into a plus plus. So the value of a is 4. So it is going to be just assigned here, right? So 4, it is post increment, right? Okay. So 4 into 4, it is 16. It is 16. Since the value of this a is not changed or is not manipulated, here it is not going to affect the value of this, that is minus minus a. Is it clear? So x value is equal to 16. But what is the a value? Since we have post increment here, the value of a is going to be updated or added by 1. So a is equal to 5. So this is what, when the expression is equivalent to a different variable, it is not depending on this one, right? So here just we have evaluated by making use of a single variable and assigning to a different variable. Now what if this, suppose if this is going to be assigned to a variable a itself? So that is what I have taken as type 2 problems. Okay, this is what type 2 problems. So watch my next video for the type 2 problems. I hope the concepts are clear, and if you like this video, click on the thumbs up, subscribe, and click on bell icon for the notification of next videos. Thank you.